What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamily? This, of course, here is JamiroFan 2000 with another episode of JamiroFan Talks About. For the uninitiated in this series here on my channel, it's basically a discussion series, recurring discussion series, where I take a look at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai, and they're now over 30 years of musical making. And this episode is going to be about a pair of major summaries that I have coming to the online Jamily here in the fall and winter of 2023 into 2024. Now, the first major summary is one I do traditionally for both of the twin subreddits of the online Jamily on Reddit at r/Jamiroquai and r/Reddit Jamily. As usual, around this time of year, I'd say around between September to November of every year, I like to do a year in review, looking back at all the major news, happenings, Jamily fan art, remixes, releases from the band Jamiroquai, and everything that happened on social media during the last calendar year of Jamiroquai's activity on social media and in the real world, and of course in their tour history. And in the year 2023, Jamiroquai had a bit of a busy year. Its second year removed from the worldwide pandemic, and this is a bit of a long summary I like to do every year, and everybody in the online Jamily really enjoys to catch up on all the major news and touchstones of the past year of Jamiroquai. And this year's summary course is called the r/Jamiroquai and r/Reddit Jamily Super Expanded 2023 Year in Review, the second year of 30 Years of Jamiroquai edition. And this major summary will be out on both of the subreddits of the online Jamily, hopefully this coming week of October 9th of 2023. I had originally put out a little bit of graphic hinting late October, but I did have a lot of free time and I was able to get it composed and done a little bit ahead in advance. So everyone in the online Jamily will be able to enjoy this year in review summary on both of the twin subreddits of the online Jamily and of course on my social media. So keep your eyes out for that coming at least in the next week to potentially 2 weeks. I will let you know in the subreddits if there's any delay. I am currently doing the final revision of this expansive first summary. Now, the second summary that I'm working on, or should I say compendium, is something I've been working on for nearly 2 months. It's about the amount of time I worked on my most recent series here on my JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel of The Beginner's Guide to Jamiroquai, which was a multi-episode series looking at all the aspects of Jamiroquai, given that so many people, a new influx of music fans were coming into the Jamily, some of them mostly from the meme infrastructure of the online environment and getting into Jamiroquai because of the card Jamiroquai meme from that Family Guy episode that just caught fire over on TikTok. Well, this compendium is something that is a merger of two major, I want to say, tour discographies, or should I say tourographies, that I wanted to put together into one major compendium. So we had all of the potential tour dates from 1992 up to present day covered. A great friend of mine named Victor, who runs an amazing Jamiroquai resource site, mostly for multimedia, as in videos and old videos that make their way onto either social media or onto the internet. So collectors of the Jamily who like to collect videos like bootlegs and live TV performances and all kinds of Jamiroquai media. Well, his site's called the Jamiropedia site. He had a heck of an amazing, extensive tourography for Jamiroquai over the last 31 plus years, and I asked him for permission if I could integrate that with my already pre-existing summaries I did a few months ago, back in early 2023, of all the tourography that was available on the Funkin' site and my own chronicling of mostly the latter era of Jamiroquai, which would be the Automaton album tour era of 2017 through 2020. And he gave me his blessing to use that information, so I've been integrating both of those major tourographies into one big tourography compendium. And there is some notations in there about studio work done by Jamiroquai, specifically in the early days between Mercy Planet Earth and Return of the Space Cowboy. So there is some interesting factoids I found in the process of integrating both of these major tourographies into one big compendium. But like I said, I've been working on this for several months, and the fruit of that labor will hopefully be out before the end of 2023. So for all those members of the Jamily who are very interested in learning more about the tourography of Jamiroquai, like I said, their touring that they did between back in their primordial stage in 1992 when they were still on Acid Jazz Records, all the way up to the most current tour, the first post-pandemic tour that Jamiroquai did in the year 2023. I'm going to have that all covered in this multi-page compendium, which I'm probably going to be around 100 pages in length. So this compendium will not be posted on the subreddits of the online Jamily due to the character limit per self-post, which I believe is 40,000 characters. This thing is going to be in the hundreds of thousands of characters. So I will be posting this link to this on my Google Docs so everybody can look at it in real time whenever they want to check it out in their own time. But I put a lot of work into this. This is probably one of my largest, I want to say, archivist slash documentarian works that I've ever done in my compositional time, doing a bit of cataloging of the history of Jamiroquai. So I hope everybody in the Jamily enjoys this. I am going to be sending this compendium over to the people at Jamiroquai HQ because they are looking to build something eventually with a lot of the torography of Jamiroquai, so everybody can have easy access on their end. So this is as much for the benefit of the online Jamily as it is for the benefit of the band in an archivist sense. So that will hopefully be available on my Google Docs, hopefully sometime before the end of 2023. So keep your eyes out for that coming as well. So that was basically this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. I just wanted to give you an update on two major summary compendium projects that I'm currently running right now. One of which is done, it's just in revision, and the other one is about two-thirds done, but I've been putting a lot of work into it, and I hope all of you in the Jamily enjoy the fruits of my labors on these two major summaries and compendiums coming very, very soon to your screens and to the online Jamily. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I hope you enjoyed this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to ding the bell on your YouTube to stay up to date on all the latest new content coming from the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel, and be sure to keep your eyes over on the Quicast podcast over on Podcasters and Spotify and the Spotify music streaming platform, because I have been cranking out lots of episodes of the same content that I do on YouTube, but in a more audio digestible sense. So be sure to go over and check out the Quicast on Spotify when you can, if you prefer something of a non-linear video form. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I just want to take this moment to say a massive thank you to everybody in the Jamily over the year of 2023 who have been nothing but ravenously supportive of all my work. I'm so happy that everyone's been enjoying my content on YouTube, over on the Quicast podcast, and everything that I do on my social media. It's all for the benefit of the Jamily, and it's all good in the hood, and it's all good vibes, and it's all good vibes and cool vibes and high times for everybody. So I appreciate all of your support, and it makes me humbled, and it makes me keep wanting to do this as much as I can for the benefit of the Jamily and of course for the band as well. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000, and I'll see you again really soon with more Jamiroquai related content here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye bye everybody, take care, and have some great holidays coming up.